Here is the question from Eurotop, question number 1.23323 from hydrodynamics or fluid mechanics. In this question it is given that a cylindrical vessel of a height h and base capital S are filled with water, and an orifice area small s is where small s less than capital S is opened in the bottom of the vessel. Neglecting the viscosity of water, determine how soon all the water will pour out the vessel. So this is the diagram of our corresponding problem. Now let's solve this question. So suppose at time t x is the height of water inside the tube. So velocity of water inside the tube, suppose at time t x is the length of water, inside tube. Now velocity of the water inside the tube is the velocity of a flask. So velocity of the water inside the tube, that will be velocity of a flask, which is equal to under root 2gx, because x is the height. Now we will apply the equation of continuity. So equation of continuity implies that the area of cross section into velocity. So let v1 is the velocity in the free surface of the water and v is the velocity of a flask, where the total surface area of the cylinder is capital S, and area of the base circle of the cylinder is capital S, and its velocity is let v1, and velocity of a small orifice is a small s, and it is area of cross section of orifice is s, and its velocity is ve. Now from this equation we can find the value v1. So v1 will be equal to a small s divided by capital S under root 2gx. Now as we know, the velocity of discharge, that is minus dx with respect to dt. Here minus sign appears because the level of the fluid or liquid is decreasing. So dx with respect to dt, it indicates the discharge rate, that is equal to s divided by capital S under root 2gx. Now we will arrange this equation. If we arrange this equation, then from this equation we can write x to the power minus half dx is equal to, and minus sign is there, equal to small s divided by capital S root 2g into dt. Now we'll integrate both sides of this equation. Now the limit of x will be h, because h is the total height of the liquid column. So our lower limit will be h, and upper limit is the ultimate or final level height of the fluid column. So as at the final moment, all the fluid from the cylinder is discharged, so our final volume, final height will be 0. Now our right hand side limit will be from 0 to t, because it starts from 0 time and ends at time t. Now if we carry out this integration, then our value of this integral will be minus 2x and minus 2x to the power half, and its limit will be from s to 0, and our right hand side of this equation will be small s divided by capital S multiplied by 2g, and which is again multiplied by t. So if we put the limit of this integral, then we can find 2 root h will be equal to small s divided by capital S under root 2g into t. So from this equation we can write the required time as t equal to capital S divided by small s into under root 2h divided by g. So this is our required time to discharge the total water.